Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. Hello, family. Today is Truth Thursday. So we got some truth that we're going to get into today. Truth. Let's get away from the lies. Get away from the lies. That is the first step of truth. The overall purpose of truth is to at least know the lies, understand the lies, realize that there's a reason for the lies. We must come to grips with our own truths. So, the only way I can do that is I have to express my truth. And I have to really take a moment to reflect and think about what are my truths. Thursday is the day that I like to reflect about the things that has happened over the week. Today is the day in which we do our Truth Thursday ministry, the broadcast that started it all. We've been doing that and meeting the call of that broadcast for over 2 years now, without ceasing, every Thursday, regardless of what my life circumstances were. I wanted to make sure that the discipline was in order, where once a week I could make sure that I speak positively about the goodness that the Creator had put in my life. The favor granted made me want to chant it and keep it in my mind. Like, shortly after starting the ministry in that capacity, that's when I made the vow. I started, I think it was the very last day of March 2022. And then this vow that I wrote out came to me 4/16/2022, couple weeks after starting, and I was able to figure out my vow. That's the truth. But we have to get started so we can get to what we're supposed to do. You never have clarity about exactly what it is that the Creator is leading you to. All you can do is get started and then be led to your destination. And the only way to get to your destination is with investigation. Getting up with not motivation. Because so many people think they must be motivated. Well, the only motivation you need is to get started. But after you start, it ain't motivation that you should be seeking if you want to be peaking. After you get started, you need to have the discipline to do what you're supposed to do every day and to keep lies away from you. It's like you want to keep flies away from you when it's hot outside. Lies is like flies. You want to swat them and hope they ain't land in doo-doo before they get on you. It can be truly discouraging to have to deal with lies. But today, I read a passage from Matthew 5 the passage that talk about the meek inheriting the earth. It also talked about the mercy. Those that show mercy will receive mercy. Those that think good gonna see some good happen for them. Essentially was what it said. We must be fed truth, spiritual healing. That's what I'm unveiling with what I'm telling when I'm talking about the truths that the Creator has given me directly. Whether you respect me or not has no plot towards the lot that the Creator has given. So I'm driven. I wake up every day ready to do blessed or rested. I'm not motivated to do it, but I know that that's what the Creator has told me directly. Now, some people saying the Creator talking to me, I must be talking crazy. Well, I talk to Him so much that if He never said anything back, that would be crazy. But the fact that sometimes when I think I got something to say and I begin to pray, and He like, shut up, I already know. Now, do you want to continue to go down your road of explaining what I already got an explanation for? Or do you want to be quiet and receive the vision? And I have enough thoughts and reverence for the Most High that when He tell me to shut up, I'm one most talkative, most outspoken, not talkative, outspoken. I don't always talk. Sometimes I get quiet because I got to watch foolishness and lies. I can't improvise them. Just minimize them by not even participating in the wording. But the Creator speak to me, and I listen. And when I speak to Him now, what I got to say is minimized. Because I realize I want to be wise. That's part of my vow. That now and forevermore, I ask the Creator to give me more wisdom. Because with wisdom, I can get any of the other stuff that people say they want. But wisdom, I can get anything. So give me the wisdom. And I'll go get the other things based off of having the wisdom to be able to execute doing. I'm pursuing the path of righteousness. Not because I'm the most righteous person, but I read, and I read where it says that those that are led by the Most High will establish their throne with righteousness. And that's what I want. I want that. I don't judge people as much as I used to. Not because I'm not judgmental. I am judgmental, if I'm going to tell the truth. But I read again, I read that how you judge is how you shall be judged. So I have more understanding for people. I realize that they ain't where they supposed to be, or where they going to be. They ain't made it to their destination. They still on their journey and they traveling. They got luggage. They barely got meals to eat. They trying to get to their destination so they can have some type of relaxation. But when they ain't at their destination, there ain't no relaxing. So I can't be taxing them mentally with the authority that the Creator gave me, with the fact that they ain't where they supposed to be yet. So who am I to judge them pre-time? You ain't met your time. Who am I to say you ain't where you supposed to be? You know you ain't where you're going to be. So all I ever want to see and give encouragement to is to enhance better you. That's why it's true when I say everybody do better. I'm not just talking that. For all these years, I done been paying for this website. Everybody do better with a mindset that I want to make a site that literally does exactly what it says. Like, everybody do better. You go to the site and you start doing better for yourself. Real simple. I don't want to be lying. I'm ashy again, you know what I mean? Well, that's part of how we intend on winning. We got our own product called Ash Away that we're going to be able to sell you. It got the vitamin E and CBD. And I like to put it on. And ain't nothing wrong with getting your shine on. Ain't nothing wrong with getting the ash away. Ain't nothing wrong with putting the trash away. Ain't nothing wrong with getting the stash away. So you ain't got to crash today. You can keep on going on down the road. So you can have another episode. You ain't got to remain plain. You ain't got to be lying to yourself. You can get to the point where you can put all the negativity on the shelf and go after your spiritual wealth. And it's going to not just be a spiritual thing. It's going to actually manifest in your life. You're going to get the chance to do and see what's right. The shine that the Creator gave me is inner. Now, this ash away creates a outer shine as well. And that's something that we don't hope to. We definitely gonna sell to the Blackskins family. I know that I believe. I know that I have gone beyond believing and seeing the manifestation of it all. I just want y'all to be in tune with your truth, knowing that your proof is already in the pudding. What you putting in your prioritized plans is what's gonna stand. I got my plans laid out here. I look at them. I think about them. I try to budget. Try to stay on task. Every day that go past, I make sure I give some time to reminding myself of the mission. But you don't always know what position the Creator is preparing you for. How did it go for me when I first started 90 days ago with Blessed Arrested? Like I told you, Truth Thursdays, the ministry, I've been doing that for over 2 years. But 90 days ago on my grandmother's birthday, St. Patrick's Day 2024, I said, all this music that has been done over the years, I want to come up with a way to be able to give it away, but the way that allowed me to convey the message and express the message to my heart's desire. Because I know the music that I made was fire up under my tail, so I could excel. That's what the music was for. Music is you having passion about life, passion about what you done been through, passion about what you know you gonna go through, passion about the pain, passion about the hardships, and you want to sing them away. You just want to get the pain gone. Sometimes the only way you can get the pain gone is through song. That's why we have always sung our woes. That's why the blues, the twos, the heel was one of the first albums that we could ever reveal, because that's the truth. Blues, we go through things in life and we ain't choose. We ain't say, I want hardships. Like, if people knew what truly was the road to success, most people wouldn't ride the road, because they'd be like, I gotta go through all that first. Man, hell no. I just be okay being average, and that'll be the way I do it. But when you really pursue it and ask the Creator to allow you to be greater, and you want the results, and you're going to have to go through the experiences. You're going to have some days where you want to cry. You're going to have some days when you don't want to stop crying, but you just want whatever got you crying to stop. You want to figure out how to get on top. Possibly. Some of you just want to coast on by. That's okay. Just don't lie to yourself about it. Know why you want what you want. Know what you're willing to do to get to what it is that the Creator made you for. What's your purpose? I don't just want more so I can be a guy with 15 cars. I can't drive but one of them at a time. I got other things on my mind. My truth, I'm happy with the fact that I have youth. Not me. You see all these gray hairs, I ain't youthful like that. But today, I was looking at some pictures of me in my youth. And my little cat Jace was looking at the pictures, and he was like, that's CJ. You know, it was like we resemble so much that he thought that was his big brother. He like, that's CJ, not knowing that that's his daddy. And then there was some pictures that I had that I was looking so much like Jace in the face, like he had to look at the picture and recognize whether it was him or not. It was very funny, you know. But and then my little girl, she's so strong and independent and in charge and control. We went out to have a luncheon today as a family, and a lady asked me, she was like, is those twins? Talking about the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old, because, you know, it was so independent and able to hold on. That, you know, nobody believes she's 2. Nobody believes that she's only been here a little time. They thinking that she 4 just like Jace. She a little shorter than him, but I'm telling you, I think that girl is definitely going to extend and be tall and be able to do some athletic things. Her mother was athlete of the year the same year that they said that I was the most outspoken. So, you know, she was the one that was the athlete. I was the one that had to speak. So now we are living. It's a true manifestation. Thank y'all for telling me these truths over 25 years ago. Because I wouldn't have known to go and speak and seek the word. I wouldn't have known to grow and get to the point where I had reverence for the Most High, to the point where I tell them, I don't even care about my wants. My wants don't even register relevant to me. I want to see the best that the Creator got available. That's what I'm telling you. That is my truth on this Truth Thursday. Creator, give me the best you got available. And I had a chance just this week to see that happen, where I thought I wanted to participate in a program. And eventually, once they made their decision, they gave me a letter talking about unfortunately. And when I got it, I promise I didn't even have a time to get disappointed. Because when I got the letter, the only thing I took into account was not everybody get the same outcomes in life. Not everybody have the same position. So when I got that letter and I had other options, able to drop another email immediately and be like, hey, what the heck happened with this other thing that we registered for? And they're like, oh, sorry, we forgot to tell you already approved. So I couldn't even my mood couldn't even swing from disappointment to overjoy. I just stayed coy, or Corey, because that's who I be. I'm me. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. And I'm grateful that everybody else is different. I don't want you to be just like me. I don't want to be like you. I don't have to be like you in order to like you. My love for you is agape, meaning the Most High love you. So I love you because the Most High love you. We family. And I got this one dude, he enjoyed telling me, hey, we friends today. Then he'll be like, we not friends. To me, I don't see it either way different. Either we ain't close compadres, but I'm always going to find ways to want the best for them, regardless. You ain't got to be my friend for me to want to see everybody do better. You ain't got to be my family. You ain't got to be my friend. You ain't got to be my associate. You could be my enemy. And I'ma still say, I hope that blessings come your way. Because if some blessings came your way, you wouldn't have no reason to be hating on me. And maybe you would still have reason to hate on me. But my shine ain't going to be able to be blocked by your shade. I was not man-made. I was made by the Most High. And you can't stop what he put together. You can't stop his plan. You can't stop the man that he put in me, that you can see light throughout my eyes, bright coming out my head. I've been spiritually fed. I've healed. I can reveal that process to you. Want to know how? Learn to smile. Have some gratitude. Stop being rude for no reason. You can be rude sometimes in season, but there's no reason ever to just always be negative forever. That ain't clever. And you ain't never gonna have the respect of the world or the heavens or even hell for always being a rebel with no cause that won't pause with your disrespect. Disrespect is something that the world is fine-tuned on. They don't even understand how when you are someone of respect, when people disrespect you, they disconnect from all the different folks in their network. Because when you are respectable, when you have nobility, when your reputation precedes itself with positivity, nobody even believe the people who disrespect you. Nobody even believe it when they come against you speaking negatives about what you gave. They're going to be like, well, I don't know why you so unique, because anybody else that ever speak of that individual have something positive to say. So if you standing here with negativity, we're going to tell you that that's straight up lies on Truth Thursday. How do we get past the lies? We have to start exposing the hidden and previously forbidden. You see this flag, you know what it represents. They say, I am African American. I don't agree with that. My mind don't grab onto that, because I am of the knowing that we left Africa thousands of years ago, when inhabited the earth, indigenous people in every land. I mean, indigenous to the Americas with an S, because I'm talking about North and South America. We're indigenous to Australia. You got folks in Australia, black as a boot, that's in the middle of the jungles and the safari areas out there. And they act like they just came out of nowhere. Where they come from? They're indigenous. You know, they got words that depict us differently than what the Creator made us to be. The Creator always had us shining. You was always finding a way to incline. But then, what happened? What did you do to go from being right in accord with the Creator, where He gave you favor to be able to leave everywhere, go everywhere, and be able to be fruitful and multiply there? I was in the Americas before they even had the name America. And I left Africa before it was even called Africa. So for you to call me an African American is just wrong in so many different thought processes. Looking at it from the perspective of timeline, like, you're lying, so we got to start exposing these lies, researching our origins. They keep showing you, like, just the Olmec head itself, thousands of years old, looking just like me. Got their eyes closed and something, so I thought I'd give you a visual. But we ain't asking the Most High to draft us back in. We need to be asking them. We need to know that we definitely been cut off, and others not native have been drafted in. They drafted in, they done sailed in. They came here on the Santa Maria, the Mayflower, and all of the other ships that brought them here to empower and devour Powhatan. Took Pocahontas over back to their land. She couldn't even deal with the nastiness that they had going on. She got infected and died on the seas. We've been told things from folks who think they got high degrees that's just lying. What must we do to begin to be redrafted back into Yahuwah's plan? We got to understand something. That truth is the Spirit descends through song. So I hope I ain't wrong by bringing Blessed Arrested to you every day. Every day I got one song that I hope say something to your spirit. Hopefully it uplifts you. If it don't uplift you, hopefully it gets you to critical thinking. Hopefully it give you some reflection so you can be connecting with the recording. You can replay it and then get some resolutions, real solutions that help you identify with truth. Get away from the lies. Despise those who ain't wise. Live your royalty. Hallelujah.